Covenant Renewal Sunday, when we make our pledges for fiscal year 2019, is coming up in 2 weeks. Art Nava gives generously to this beloved spiritual community, and Art has this morning's hashtag So Much More message.
I first came to Arlington Street about 14 years ago in January 2004, during a rough time of my life. At first, I came mostly to hear Reverend Kim's sermons and her messages of the transformative power of love. Every week, we say in our affirmation, love is the spirit of this congregation. Back then, speaking to Richard Marshall or Philip Roberts during coffee hour about their reaction to the week's sermon was a great way to experience that firsthand. Listening was a very simple act of kindness we could share together. This community can be a great place to heal and learn to live more fully into our potential. It was years before I got more involved. I found proof of this recently when our own Liz Weber posted a picture from the night Barack Obama was first elected as President of the United States in 2008. In the picture are 7 members of the Arlington Street young adult group at a house party. Everyone is smiling and celebrating with a mixture of hope, amazement, and pure joy. I know I wasn't all that involved back then because I hadn't met any of them. But I know many of the people in the photo now. I want to spend some time talking about that picture because to me it shows the thing that I love most about this place. In the midst of it being a good place to heal, it's also a great place to grow into a religious leader. Liz is on the far left of the photo. She is now serving as the ministerial intern at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Reading and will be ordained here in September. Right next to Liz is Allison Palm. I should say Reverend Allison Palm, as she now serves as the minister of the Unitarian Universalist Church of Nashua. Yesterday, she hosted the 70 UU congregations from Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine as the Northern New England District Assembly gathered at her church. The title for their assembly this year was Dismantling White Supremacy and Building Liberation as Unitarian Universalists. So you know she is leading some very important work up there. In the center of the picture, a couple people down, is Heather Concannon. And again, I should say the Reverend Heather Concannon, who was here just last Sunday when she brought a coming of age group from Sherborne, Mass. They're sitting actually right about where Burlington is today, so welcome. Where she serves there now as the Minister of Faith Formation. I've had the honor of working with Reverend Heather on the board of the Mass Bay District as we shepherd that organization through its dissolution. I've seen her transform what could have been a mundane administrative task into a very thoughtful process grounded in our faith and values. Her leadership and loving spirit is a great example of really living into everything we claim and honor as Unitarian Universalists. I recognize one other person in the picture, even though we never met. That person is Katie Tyson. Many of you know that Katie died in a car accident on her way back from the 2009 General Assembly, the annual meeting of our association. Her legacy of hope and love lives on through the Katie Tyson Fund. This fund is dedicated to kindling the spark of leadership among Unitarian Universalist youth and young adults. That picture is almost 10 years old now, but the impact that this group of people are making on the world is undeniable. If I had more time, I would tell you about others who have formed as religious leaders here. Some as interns or seminary students, and others as lay leaders. For now, I just want to share that the phrase, service is our gift, has taken on a new and richer meaning as I think about all the people who have passed through our doors and been nurtured here. They learned the tools to make them stronger spiritual leaders and are now helping others in many places outside of these walls. They are a gift to the greater community. Love is the spirit of our congregation, and service is our gift. As you consider your pledge for next year, I invite you to make these words come alive by having your pledge match the importance that our community plays in your life. Hashtag so much more.
Thank you, Art.